Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the collective for today. Today is Thursday. It is June 11th, 2026. You may follow me in the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. Take what resonates. Take what doesn't. If it fits, fabulous. If it doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. There, I made it a little more easy peasy. We got Legends of All Hallows Eve, La Bellanima 13. I told you guys before, I don't think you can find this deck. I couldn't find this deck on her Etsy page, but you can always go and look. She had a ton of decks on there. She did, so. I think I have like 4 or 5 of her decks, maybe. 7. We got 1 on the table, 2 on the table, 3 on the table. Someone's disappointed that they weren't able to manipulate a situation in their favor. 4 on the table. Someone's looking for a return. Somebody's looking to return to a situation. Let's do 2 more shuffles. 5 on the table. Oh, 7 on the table. Oh, shit. Hopefully I can reach that card if I feel like it went down there. Oh, man. Let's see if I can get it with the broom. I hate it when this happens. This is so ridiculous. Okay. Where the hell did it go? Okay, you guys, seriously. Where did it go? Now I'm just wondering where the damn card is. It's right there. It's like I, for some reason, cannot. It's not the best of spots to get a card cut. Now it's all dirty. Alright, we got 7. We're going to do 1 more shuffle. Hold on a second. Of course, I found more litter under the table. Because why wouldn't there be litter where the cats don't ever go? Come on. Kim, you're so crazy. You know what's funny is I just cleaned up under there like 3 weeks ago with the suck 'em up machine. For like the first time in forever. Alright. Last shuffle. Thanks for bearing with me. It's always interesting. It's always a good time. Not really, but you know. We got 8 with bottom of the deck. Now I smell like litter, and I didn't even touch the litter. Oh, I touched the card. I touched the card. Alright. Let me show you what we got. We got disappointed. We got Juju work. My friend at work, her dog's name is Juju. We got power couple. Cute dog, too. We got return. We've got creeping. We got spirit messages. severed. And then bottom of the deck, confusion. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So somebody is disappointed. They were trying to manipulate a situation. Here's the thing. Take how it resonates. I don't know if one of the people that was trying to manipulate this power couple was the power couple, or for some, it was an outsider trying to manipulate a situation regarding a power couple. This person was constantly monitoring a situation. I think someone was being told to knock it off by the divine, and when they did not do that, when they did not step away from whatever the situation was, their connection was severed. Whatever, if they were doing some type of juju work, some type of black magic, that kind of thing, I think that was just completely rendered useless. And I think it left this person confused. Because here's the thing. The card says confusion, identity crisis. Let's talk about this for a second. Not that we haven't ever talked about this. We have, right? People that feel the need to fuck up other people's lives, fuck up their relationships. These are people that they don't have an identity. They don't know who they are. They need to live vicariously through someone else because they don't know who the fuck they are. And oftentimes they try to ruin connections because they feel like they should be in that connection with one of the people. Or they ruin a connection because they're just jealous, period. Oh, I don't think anybody should be in a connection like that. Like, who are those two people to say they're in love? I'm not in love. You guys know, I don't understand that behavior, that competitive kind of bullshit. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, just be happy that somebody's in love and they get to share that with another person. And then maybe one day that'll come down the pike for you. People don't need to be trying to hinder other people's progress. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. And one of the readers that I watch, I've been watching her on and off for a long time. She said the same thing that I always say. She's like, I don't understand why people use magic to ruin one person when they could have used that magic to build up themselves. And it's so true. It's so true. Like, people just waste their time. Like, I think I told you guys this before. Um, the guy that I was walking with last year, I don't work with him. He's in the same building, but we work in different departments. Um, I was walking with him last year, and then I stopped walking with him in the middle of in the middle of November because he said some inappropriate things. He had, and I think I told you guys this, but I can't remember for sure. He had told me once before that he had gone to a witch, and he paid $1,500 for one love spell so that his girlfriend, who broke up with him, would come back to him. Here's the thing. He wasn't very specific in the spell. And from what he said, she did come back 2-3 times for like a booty call, I guess you would say. Something like that. Looking for something in return for that booty call. So yeah, definitely a transactional type situation. She did not want to get back together. She did not keep coming back. She only came back, like I said, 2 or 3 times. And that was it. She was gone. Now, I didn't tell him, like, I didn't give him tips. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. Okay. He could have taken that $1,500 and went to a high priestess, a witch, right? And he could have asked for new love. He could have asked for new love, somebody for him to love, somebody to love him. He could have asked for anything. Why would you spend $1,500 to bring back a person from the past that didn't want you? And again, like I didn't tell him because I didn't want to give him ideas. He just wasn't specific enough. Like, you want to bring somebody back from the past, you're going to have to say more than their name. You should say, how long you want them to be in your life, when you want them to come back. If I want them to be in love with me and I'm going to be in love with them. Like, you have to put a little bit of specific in there. And he didn't do that. So he really got hosed out of $1,500. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just not a confident person. Like, why are you doing spells on other people when you could be doing spell work to bring in a new person? Like, bring in new. My left palm is itching. It boggles my mind, the stupidity. I did tell him one thing, though, when he told me that. I said, do you still talk to this witch? And he said, no. He's like, I know where she is. I know how to contact her. And I said to him, please do not ever do anything like that ever again. And he goes, what, the spell? I said, yeah, don't do that. And he goes, well, I said, no. I'm telling you not to do that for you. Like, genuinely out of concern for you, even though I don't even really like you. You're my walking buddy. Don't do that again. He still didn't get it. He's not a smart guy. He's not, unfortunately. I know that's mean. I can't. He really is just not a nice person. He's not smart. He's not nice. He's very unattractive because he's a liar. He's a liar, and I think I told you guys before, he must have been raised by a mom that told him he was owed something, because like he seems to think that he really seems to think that he's the shit. Like, I don't understand that. And I think I'm not lying. I think it makes him really angry, the fact that I don't think he's the shit. I think it really makes him angry, which is another reason why, like, I haven't been to walk at the forest preserve since last year. I think the last time I walked there was like maybe like, I'm trying to think of when I got my treadmill. Maybe like and then I hurt myself, so I didn't want. Probably like the beginning of December, end of November, beginning of December is the last time I walked at the forest preserve. I have not been there. And it's because I never know when he's going to be there, and I'm pretty sure he still walks there. And I don't want to ask him because I don't want to walk with him. I'm pretty sure he goes like Saturday mornings, like early Saturday mornings. So if I went later, or if I went on Sunday, even like today, if I went after work, it probably would have been okay. He probably wouldn't have been there. Because if I remember correctly, the only time he was really going for sure was Saturdays. The one time I got there, he got there later and I got there before him, and I was just getting ready to close out the walk. I went around twice, which was like 3.5 miles, 4 miles, 3.5 miles, I think. And he was coming around the thing and he's like, "Oh, you're not going to walk another lap?" And I was like, "No, no." Even though I could have. Nope. God, I always tell you guys these stories and, I don't think they help. They help me, but I don't think they help you guys. Yeah, whatever this was, whomever this was, they're not doing it anymore. I mean, they could be trying, right? Like they could be trying spell work and stuff, but it's not working. Whatever it is, it's not working. Because they were told to stop. The thing is whoever this is, it's it's not giving me, if you know what this is, it's not giving me fatal attraction vibes, but it definitely is giving me, when somebody realizes that their spell work isn't working, they're still going to be watching. Like they still can't help themselves. And again, it just goes back to the thought process that whoever this is, they don't know who the hell they are. Like if you were comfortable in your own skin, if you were comfortable with yourself as a human being, you wouldn't feel the need to do this to someone else or a couple, you know? Like you wouldn't need to do that. And the same goes if this is one of the power couple trying to put magic on the situation so that the other person doesn't leave them. Same thing. It's just someone that doesn't know who they are. And I not that I want to put this out there, but like there are ways to do, like, I guess more of like an energy spell to kind of like attract someone, bring somebody in, like without actually doing like spell work and, you know, fucking around with somebody's head. There's other ways to get around that. Like you can do like beauty magic, beauty spells on yourself so that you're more attractive. Do you know what I'm saying? And part of that natural beauty spell kind of thing is, it really is just taking care of yourself. Really just getting up every morning with a positive attitude, being as happy as you can be, and letting it show, you know? People tend to be attracted to happy people, vibrant people. It's just really sad when people think that they need to do shit like this to stay in a relationship or to keep people around them. Because I think I told you guys, I think I admitted to you like what, a month ago, month and a half, 2 months ago, that I tried to do spell work on the guy that I was in love with last year at work. I did one spell and then I felt horrible. Like that's just who I am. Like I did it, and I put it out there. I wrote it down, I put it out there, and then I was like, oh shit. I was like, I can't. So I tried to reverse it, tried to take it back. I have no idea if it worked on him whatsoever, but I told you guys that, what, like December-ish, it came back on me. It totally came back on me. And I deserve it. I deserve it. And I tell you what, I learned my lesson. I will never do it again. I will never do it again, ever. Nope, not worth it. not not at all worth it. And that's the thing with me too. Like, and I've told you guys this too. Like, I get my karma pretty damn fast. That was probably actually the longest I've ever had to wait for karma, if I can be honest. Because usually if I fuck up and I do something, like I'll realize within minutes. Like I'll get my karma back within minutes, usually. And I always know too. Because when something happens, I always feel it. I always feel it and I always hear it like in the back of my mind, like, oh, you know what this was for. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you're entertained. Um, I hope you all have a lovely evening. Just letting you guys know, tomorrow's Friday, going in early to work. I am going to get up and do affirmations. Um, it's kind of like a shadow work deck, kind of. I told you guys a couple days ago I wanted to get on the shadow work deck. It kind of is. It's by Empath Soul. I found it on Amazon. It's called The Threads of Karma. So I'm just going to bless it and all that jazz. I've had it sitting with selenite all day. And then we'll use it in the morning and see what happens. And I'll probably make sure I have enough time because, like, I'll pull the cards and I'll read them out to you and then I'll kind of go through it. Because, again, it might be shadow worky, some of them might not be, kind of thing. All right. Again, hope you all have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.